Good morning. Good morning. All right, back at it again with some Erenshor. This is a simulated MMORPG, and we got the crew together. We are going to be attempting Planar gods. I got all the gear that I need. It's really just a skill issue here. So we're gonna try to figure this out. Better understand the mechanics and go ahead and get started here. So, got all the friends are here, the whole crew. We got them all upgraded, and let's kind of see where we left off. Yes, okay, so we actually did kind of just chill. Oh, incoming. No wipes. Oh, shit. We definitely bound in the wrong spot. Alright, so this is where we'll begin. Let's go here. Here, real quick. What's up here? I'm gonna multi-stream to TikTok at the same time here, so I'm just kind of seeing if this is working. Sweet, looks like it is, so... Alright, let's get it. Alright. Let's see here. Probably just want to start from scratch. We'll kind of use this as a little warm-up. Well, let's see. Alright, oh. Maybe if we can burn one down. There we go. I just, like, did not bind in the right spot last night. Alright, that's okay. We'll keep chipping away. Oh, take him out. Hold on here. Gotta focus up. Oh, let's see. I can't quite recall. Let's go here. We'll go load. Just Saluna dies today. Okay. That coffee started kicking. All right. Okay, so for this guy, if I remember correctly, and I'm kind of waking up still, so the coffee's going to start kicking. So this will only get better over time. All right. Let's just go ahead and make sure everybody's got all their stuff set up. Okay. Defense 35. Good, good. This can be swapped out to... Okay, so then this can be... We're going to swap this out for... Intelligence maybe here. Actually, I feel like my casters don't really go out of mana. Here, we'll make sure everybody's got their setup here. Okay, then that's good. Looks good to me. 3, 4, okay. Alright. So then we will have... I believe we did this. We said get ads, and we had assigned this to get ads as well too. Okay. And now let's go. All right. Bornick. So we may need to fix his aggro generation. It's a little warm up here, you know? Void. Okay, we didn't really time that, right? I think what may I'm doing as well too is kind of killing some of the some of these other ads too, just to get some experience. Okay, so we needed to take up the voids while we were taking up the corruptor as well too. Alright, we're getting warmed up. We're getting warmed up. Wipe number 1. So yeah, these are basically the last of the hardest mobs in the game. So it's gonna be a little fun here. Okay, let's go here. Like so. Okay. Just kind of setting up my UI. Alright, let's get back in there. Alright. So that's good. We'll keep it on get ads, get ads. We'll just need to be a little bit better on the corruptor. But I've got a good feeling about this. Not this engage, but let's see here. We're actually going to go ahead and take out some of these guys too. When you, throughout the raids, you can get raid experience that fills up a bar that allows you to do some battle reses. So we definitely want to have maybe one of those in the pocket, just in case. Hey, what's up, Kaisa? Yes, we are back in action here. These guys are kind of trucking. Actually, might need to split these guys a little bit better. Saluna, at least Saluna dies today. We're not leaving until Saluna dies. I got 2 hours. Let's see what gloves Dornick's wearing. Let's just make sure that they have Stormcaller. Let's make sure that he has his anti-aggro. So I think he actually has to go Embrace of Shadows. So we'll swap this. So we'll just go down and clear this group. So yeah, these gods are definitely pretty difficult, and it's one of those things of throughout, you know, the rest of the planes, you go ahead and you grab upgrades for all your guys, so you get them all geared up. So I mean, all my guys are pretty much farmed out to where they need to be. Now it's just a matter of clicking the buttons in the right order. Did I make progress since last stream? No, I actually haven't. I haven't really played since last stream. Had some family in town and was kind of doing the dad quest. So I'm still kind of still getting warmed up a little bit, but coffee's kicking right now, so we're feeling good about this. All right, so yep, we got one battle res now that we can use, and we'll probably just want to make sure that we kind of save that for when it's real necessary, like. Okay. All right, Saluna. This probably won't be the time that I kill you here, but we gonna get real close. While we're meted up, just check something out over here. Okay. Good. All right, here we go. Okay, so shit. Get ads. So these little orbs spawn. They're kind of late to the game there. Oh shit, it's a bear. You know what? We're just gonna reset this here. Gotta drop some loot off too. Drop off some shit. No judgments on the bank. Catch-all. Promise I will organize it off stream. Okay, here's good. And Let's see here. Need much of that. Right. Can't forget to get my food and drink on. Okay, so get ads, get ads. These groups are now set up right. And let's get... Yeah, one sec here. My groups aren't getting the ads. One sec, one sec. Ooh. Let's go load. Go here, we'll say Saluna dies today. Oops, cancel, load. Saluna. Okay, say get ads. Okay. Assign target. Here we go. Let's try this out now. No. Okay, I might just have to manually do get ads then or something. Yeah, hold up. I need to fix my... Got it. I think I actually need to... Oh, I need to swap out... That's right. I need to swap out Zara for Alconia, so we will kick... Let's get everybody else back in. We'll summon the group, the guild. Need to drop one of my guys to get another tank in. So let's go ahead and drop. Who should we remove? Soul's fine. I think we actually kind of boot. Got to get another tank in here. Okay, where is Alconius? There he is. Alright. Alconius is in. Now we go load and we say... Close one. There we go. Alright. Okay. From the top. Alright, so now you say get ads. Member roles, he pulls and he's a tank, okay. Okay, let's see if that triggers now. Still need to add spawn. My off tank should roll. Yeah, okay, he's going. There we go. Ads are getting. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. A little bit better that time. Nothing formed. Good. Okay. So that was strong. That's what we like. Yeah, DPS is good. All right. So now a Corruptor's gonna spawn. any second now. And the corruptor basically spawns these orbs every like 25%. So those orbs explode after a bit. So we'll jump on him here. But we don't want to like burn him down too fast. See, okay, I'll jump to the orb. Okay, back on corruptor. Okay, back on orb. So I'm using this target window here to kind of swap where my DPS is going. Okay, and then he's got his last orb here we'll take out. Okay, corruptor's down. Good. Looks like on the left-hand side here, we're kind of sustained, which is nice. Okay, back out to Luna. Alright, 66%. Let's keep it going. Man, guild raids are much better than coffee in the morning. I'm like wired right now. Alright, I'm out of mana. Let's go ahead and mid up. Alright, should be getting some spawns here. We got a corruptor up. Orb. Okay, back on corruptor. Orb. Uh-oh. I don't know if we got on this orb fast enough. Let's see, it's probably going to start popping off. Alright, good, it's down. Alright, finish the corruptor, all back on target now. Alright, Mana's looking good for the healers. Just sit up for this, man. Jesus. Here we got ads. Alright, nice. Ads are down. Back on. Okay, we got a wolf up. Take the wolf out. Quickly. Okay, back on Saluna. Ooh, I'm not picking up the ads fast enough right there. Alright, we got snakes. Okay, I think we just go... Okay, we got no bears. We're just gonna try burn Saluna real quick. It's a DPS race right now, 16%. Oh, tank's about to drop. 12. 10. Oh shit! Ugh. Ugh, 7%. Then the end gets so hairy with like all the mobs spawning. That was like 10 ads at the very end. Good. That was close, Corso. That was close. Alright, we'll keep it going. Damn. I think that's the closest I've ever gotten. We warmed up now, though. This is good. Hmm. Trying to think if I need to swap my group makeup around at all. So maybe we go here. Zara can then be the pull. So, okay, I'll say get ads. We'll say get ads. And then let's just make sure that everybody is good. Okay, so this is a double up of auras here. So let's swap this to, let's see, we got that. Okay. Okay. Back at it again. Here we go. Let's see. Get ads, get ads. All right. And attack. It might just be like a DPS race at the end, man. Shush. Okay. So it looks like the, yep. Looks like it's triggering to get the ads, which is great. Okay, nice. So they're getting the ads accordingly, which is good. Here we go, here we go. Alright, Corruptor's gonna be probably spawning here soon. Here's the Corruptor. Swap to the Void. Back on Corruptor. Back to Void. Yeah, the way that this is simulated but still feels like an MMO right now, like with the all the raid mechanics going on, it's so impressive. Just like feel like I have people in Discord being like, "All right, off tanks, jump on the ads. We got pops." What's up, Logan? Yeah, Brian really did cook with this game. Really enjoyable. Take out the Void. On the Void. Back on the Corruptor. Alright, back to Soluna. Okay, looking good, looking good. Alright, let's see here now. Shit. Uh-oh. It looks like they didn't jump on the ads like they were supposed to. Minus DKP. I think we... Damn it. Did I make this game? Nah, Ty Nasty. I'm just a player, bro. So let's see here. I feel like it's not triggering to get the ads if they're too far away. Hey, what's up, Bergie? We're trying. I think we're on attempt number 3 here, but each attempt I get stronger. The caffeine kicks in a little bit more. I got everything I need. I think... Yeah, let's check them out. Because I got, we gotta get ads. Yeah, you guys, SimPlayers better figure it out, man. Boss is here. Is this game with all AI? Yeah, so everybody you see here, Ty, is a simulated player. So they all have their own gear, their own skills, their spells, and their own classes as well, too. So this is my guild. There's about 257 of these SimPlayers on this server that you can play with. And yeah, right now we're in the plains trying to take on the head bad guys of the game. Alright. So, maybe we go here and we just say... Maybe we kind of set some people up. Hey, thanks for sharing the live, Shiny. Then we set up maybe these guys here. Okay. Maybe this will help register. Well, let's go maybe over here. Okay. Alright, let's get it. Everybody in. Alright, so everybody's on get ads. Okay, looks like they are splitting to get the ads. Good, good. Yeah, so for these just watching here, I'm basically, this is my target guide that I'll be kind of using to swap targets and assign. These are your group 1s, your group 2, your group 3, and then your burn mechanic. So this is how you can kind of distinguish and designate which targets you want each of those groups to attack. So Deeps is good here. We're definitely mounting him. Or her. Okay, we're gonna get Corruptor up. Everybody swap to the Corruptor. This Corruptor's gonna spawn some orbs at every like 25% or so. There's one. And we gotta kill these orbs here real quick because they will explode after a few and just destroy the raid. Alright, good. Back on Corruptor now. Okay, back on Void. You thought this was a fake MMO? Nah, almost. Yeah, this is a real MMO. It's a real game for sure. Okay. Thanks, Bergie. That's a user error, typically. Yeah, there's a demo that you can check out on Steam as well, too, if you're interested in checking it out. But this is definitely what you're seeing here. This is the end game, so... This is the finals. Alright, we'll likely get the next round of ads popping. Okay, 50%. Let's keep it going. I got a Corruptor up. Uh-oh. I did not do these voices correctly. They're probably gonna start. I gotta burn these down real quick. Quick like. These things are gonna start triggering and start just wiping the raid. It looks like I should. Oh, here they go. Yep, they're blowing up. It's gonna put some unnecessary pressure on my. Yep. It's all good. It's all good. Gives me another time to sip my coffee. So Luna will die today. I don't know if we'll get around to anybody else, but we are definitely going to keep throwing bodies at this boss. Okay. Alright, ads are... So you can set up your groups. I have 3 different groups here. I'm setting them up to do specific tasks. So both these groups are set up outside of my main tank group to go jump on the ads. So you can see that your group 1, 2, and 3, you'll see the green highlight of where they're attacking. And I think I'm actually using the burn mechanic a little bit too early, which is why they're not jumping on those ads earlier. So we won't use the burn mechanic just yet. Alright, Corruptor's in. On the Void. Just kind of takes a little bit more manual. Somebody was saying that they got booted into the guards that spawned down there, which is pretty funny. Okay. And I am attempting to multi-stream on TikTok at the same time here. So let me know if the stream's coming through clear for all y'all. 100% got it. I think at the end we just gotta straight get after Seluna. They started this the other day, up to 20 Windblade, and it's so unique. Yeah, Rubetto. Windblade's super strong too. I think my next... I haven't had a chance to even have an alt character yet, but I think Windblade will be what I choose. In my EverQuest guild, I had a stable of, like, you know, one of every character, and, like, in the guild I was in, it was like, you know, you could have your main, like, I mained a Necro, but they're like, alright, you can main a Necro, but everybody needs to make a epic to DPS rogue just for all the raids. The good news is we do have some battle reses up. Stick on the glowing void. This is what killed us last time. Grinding your face off in the Lost Cellar right now. That's actually a spot that I have not checked out. So I think what's really cool too is there's so much variety to the route you can take in leveling up in this game, to where there's zones that, like, I have not even explored yet still, so I can do that on my next round through. Just depending on the route you take. Is there a live server version of this game? Nah, Conquer, there is not. This is all kind of self-contained and just ran on your own machine, so... It's definitely like a single-player simulated MMO. Oh, you were doing the auto pull? Yeah, that works really good. I did that as well too when I was trying to catch up in time for the raids. So it looks like the ads are getting picked up, which is good. So This may have just been a user error of selecting the bird. Now, this is where shit's gonna get kind of funky. Okay, we do have an add-in. Just take him out. Alright, now we got more constellations forming. I think we're just gonna try to... I'm gonna just stay on Saluna after I met up. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh god, we got a bear. We got a bear? Okay, it's actually pulling the bear away. That's not a bad... It's not bad. Healers are good. Okay, back on Saluna now. 16. Constellations are... good. Alright, let's go, let's go. Keep it going. 13%. Hold. Alright. Oh shit, alright. Bro, I'm like, well, I'm not trying to jinx this now, but this might be the run, folks. This might be the run. We're gonna get this clip for the YouTube short too. You got 9%. Oh my god. 7. We got a bunch of shadows that just spawned. Oh my god. 6. Oh, we're switching to we're just switching to full burn right now, folks. All on boss. All on boss. Oh my god, my palms are sweating. 2. You just saw this live, folks. Oh my god, it just respawned. Fuck, grab the loot. I'm looting it all. Back up. We did it. We did it. Clifford says, you got me to buy this game. On the starting island right now, fishing for some dude up the road. Oh, that's awesome, Clifford. That's great to hear, man. That's great to hear. Wow. Wow. The sense of accomplishment right now is real. I can't wait to for my wife to wake up so I can tell her. That's great. Oh, it's a friendly Saluna. Go chat. Hey, what's up, Evo? This is called Erenshor. It's a simulated MMO RPG, so kind of like old school EverQuest. All right, what's up, Saluna? Saluna says, "You have saved me. I am indebted to you." Indebted. When I landed in Amarian, I sensed something dark beneath the surface. It crawled over me and into my very being. It began to twist and pull at my mind. I was helpless against it. Ah, so they were corrupted. Helpless. I tried to resist, but I could not, and when I met the Reavers there, I sensed it within them too. I tried to cleanse them of it, to create resistance to the darkness, but they saw my gift as a threat. Reavers. They are touched by the corruption, though they seem to wield it better than I could. I could not stay there. Astra came seeking power, and in my weakened state I had to flee. The void of Amarian must be contained there. You must stop Sivakaya, and Azinthi from spreading it further. Contained. I fear Azinthi and Sivakaya, darkness still grows. I was corrupted, recruited, and I dread what may become of the others. Please free them, restore their peace, find a way to restore Sivakaya. She has been condemned to her cursed plane, left to fester in her own despair. Condemned. Oh, very nice. You'll need to open a portal to her. I cannot provide you the way to open it, but I can give you the means to build it. Take this. So we just got a portal stone. So this planar update just came probably about... maybe like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago or so, 3 weeks ago, I think. But basically, this is like stage 1 of the planes. So there's going to be kind of like a, if you played EverQuest, almost like a plane of time that's going to get launched, which is like going to be the final planar zone. All right, well, we got some loot to distribute. So we got Nova. This is going to be kind of the final kind of best in slot for our main tank, so that's awesome. We got that. So what we'll do is we'll use this new quality of life raid distribution tool. We'll then give Nova, and we're going to give that to Soul, our main tank. Actually, this is... oh, Reavers can wear this too? Interesting. So if you do have a Reaver as your main tank, you can do that too. Thanks, Elijah. Yeah, it's Erenshor. We did it, folks. All right, so we're going to give this a soul. That's going to... any upgrade for our main tank is glorious. Look at like that big chunk of HP that just got set. What else do we get here? We got Interstellar Charm. Okay, this is something that just drops off other raid mobs as well. Shifted Fate. Okay, so this is a two-hand nasty sword here. This can definitely go on Zara. 488. 5% chance smite. There's a proc weapon as well, too. Look at the health on this thing and the armor. Chee! Alright, so let's go ahead and give this to Zara, and let's go check out where Zara is at. Zara probably looks the coolest. I'm digging the Reaver. Let's kind of see what it looks like when she gets this new sword on. I mean, this sword's hard to... There's like cosmetics, too, you can have if you want, but... Alright, so we're gonna give it to Zara. I mean, that looks pretty fucking dope, though. Zara's got that new sword. Okay, cool. Yep, so these are all SimPlayers. But you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see in TikTok, but there's a whole chat window here where they're all talking chat. They'll remember you. They'll send you tells being like, hey, remember that time that we were raiding this dungeon, man? That was so fun. So it's kind of cool. They definitely feel really alive. If you're in town and you run past some of the guys and they like your gear, they'll be like, wow, great looking gear, man. Can I get some? So it's definitely got that MMO feels. All right, I think that was... I can't remember what I looted. That may have just been it. Okay, let's now go. Since we did it. All right, Planar growth time. Well, good. I'm glad at least... Yeah, Evo, so there's a full-on progression like a regular MMO where there's different, you kind of start off with a group of like, 1, 2, 3, I think it's like 6 players in a group. You kind of just run through dungeons, there's like a whole open zones as well too. We're going to go to the Planar growth next. I think that's going to be our next best bet. This is the end game though. So once you're kind of, max level, you can then start raiding, and that's when it kind of turns into more of like a guild raid manager. But prior to that, it's kind of a typical MMO experience. All right, so this is kind of the plane of growth. Really beautifully done here too. Wow, I can't believe I just took down a god. So this guy was one of the first bosses I tried to take out in this zone. Kind of just throwbacks to where this guy used to just wipe me all the time. It's always nice going back through and clearing out like the mini bosses, being like, oh, I remember. Zara DPS is low, swap Zara and Oxygen Thief. Zara is acting like a tank. Okay. Shoot. Yeah, let's make sure that that's that. Zara is good here. I think this is doubled up. Put Evacuate Soul on. I'm just making sure that my auras are where they need to be. This is fine. Planetary Shard. I like that +2 to attack rolls. Leroy Trankins, what's up? How long does it take to raid from level 1? Shiny, that's a good question. The cool part about this game is that because it's a simulated MMO in the beginning, I can't show it right now, but before you log in, when you first load up the game, there's an admin panel, and in selecting that admin panel, you can toggle how the game is. So you could say, what's up, Stoned? Yeah, this is the game with AI NPCs. In that admin panel, you can distinguish like, hey, I want increased experience. I want mobs to hit harder or less. I want them to have less HP. I want them to respawn faster. So you can kind of toggle the experience to catch up real quick too. Yeah, so we're in the raids right now. What's up, Scenarios? By the way, thanks for the call out there too. All right. And actually, one thing we'll do is we will go back and let's go ahead and upgrade Zara's weapon here. So this is kind of your guild hall, and you can kind of set up, in these slots, you can set up different modules. This module, for example, allows us to upgrade our guys' gear. So you can kind of see that there is a bunch of shiny gear. And we'll go Zara. Zara's got his new weapon. We just got off that god. So what we'll do is we'll say here, we want to give him these tokens. that we give to Zara's got 4 already, so we'll click on this. We'll say upgrade. Okay, now it turned blue. Now let's go ahead and turn this purple. And Zara's needs a planar shard to do so. Do you equip every member? Yeah, Adam, so you can equip them with gear that you get. So you can kind of equip them as is. This is kind of, for example, all their old gear from like, man, when we were first leveling up together. So it kind of holds all onto it. But also when you log off, the world kind of simulates about 6 hours of playtime. So within that time, after you log, your sim players will go out, they'll kind of group up, they'll get their own gear as well too. You can toggle that off with this no auto gear upgrades, but I like to leave this off. You can toggle this off or on. But when you do that, they kind of come back and they may have more gear on. So we'll upgrade this Ascended. So this thing's just disgusting now. How much HP does this give? That's crazy. All right, let's get back to it. So yeah, some of them you can gear out yourself. Or kind of just award the gear. You have kind of this, whenever something drops, say for example, if I was trying to award this necklace, I could go into the loot distribution, could drop it into here, and then it'll give me kind of a window that shows what they're currently wearing and who I want to give this to. So that's a really nice new quality of life feature. Alright, this guy Jinx, this is a little mini boss too, and he kind of basically guards the second section of this zone. Now, I'm going to kind of burn him down pretty quickly, but in the past, this guy was definitely a roadblock. What he does, the majority of the bosses do have their own specific mechanics. So this guy, for example, just starts sapping all your mana. Bryce says, how do you feel about the camera movement? I found it to be sluggish, but only played it for a few minutes the other day. Sluggish is in, like, how it kind of moves this way. I haven't found it too different than like any other MMO I've jammed, really. You can go like first person if you want, which is kind of neat. Kind of change things up a little bit, but I think the movement's fine. You know, the graphics are, dude, I'm kind of wiping in this Joker. You know, the graphics are what they are, but I don't mind it really. And I think also it kind of makes it a unique feel. And really, I'd rather have a really polished game experience with the right mechanics and really deep game, like, it's really deep game features before I like really worry about, say, like how cosmetic it looks. This stuff we don't really need because this is kind of like older gear. All right, so now we've broken into the second portion of the Planar growth. We're gonna go try to take out the god of the Planar growth. Matt asks, is it tab targeting? Let's see here. I think I don't think it's tab targeting. Let me see. Maybe. Let me see. You may be able to set it up to cycle between targets, but what you'll see here is let's just say, for example, I pull these two. There's going to be a panel that pops up here that you can kind of swap this way. See how they're over here now? Well, you can kind of use this to be like group 1, group 2, group 3. He's probably going to aggro. And you can kind of use this to assign which groups they're attacking. But yeah, from the looks of it, doesn't look like there's like tab targeting. You may be able to switch that up in your options menu. Rest me up, boys. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, we do have Bergie, who is the developer in chat on YouTube, or I think I'm supposed to say the Red app or something, just if you're watching on TikTok. On the Red app, he says that you are able to tab target. So yeah, if you're watching this on TikTok and you have any questions, I got the developer stops in from time to time. Make sure that I'm not cheesing his game and updates it accordingly if I am. I was doing the playtest of this before it became public for the raids. And I showed him an encounter. He's like, yeah, that's definitely not how that's supposed to work. We're going to go ahead and fix that. So there's a giant-ass scorpion here. We're not going to take him out, but I just kind of wanted to show chat that guy is a fun time. Spawns a bunch of eggs with a bunch of ads you got to take out before they pop. So again, just one of those things where even with all the best gear, you still have to really make sure that you are doing the mechanics correctly. Alright. Looks like the aggro range is fixed on these guards too, which is good. But up here, this is where the god's gonna be. So yeah, I just figured out how to stream on TikTok as well. So consider following me here. I'll be jamming a lot more of this every time I play. Or hop on over to the YT app. You want to subscribe for more longer form content as well there too. Probably be coming up with maybe some guides or something like that. But I typically play a lot of these strategy games, survival games, RPGs, all the above. We just gaming. Playful Flubber. I heard you're not supposed to say, like, you know, YouTube on TikTok. So we're just gonna say the red app. Come on through. Never say it. I'm gonna get shadow banned. Alright. So, for Nala, now, if I remember correctly, what we have here... You know what? I can't remember what happens in this encounter, so we're just gonna go ahead and send it, and just learn from there. And upload. Yeah, the sound design though in these boss encounters is amazing. Alright, yep, so we got some ads that are spawning now. So Off-Tank is now picking up the ads. Good, good. And I believe we do have some corruptors here too that spawn. My 1s and 2s are... they actually are working. Get everyone back on target now. And I'm actually just going to stay myself on for Nala. Hey, what's up, Alex? Thanks for the 10 jewels, my friend. Alright, so now she goes into bear form. This just does a lot of AoE damage. Luckily, we're pretty geared out, so we're able to kind of sustain that pretty well. Got a healer in each group too, making sure that we are staying alive. Alex, I know you're playing Arc Raiders, but there's a game called Mistfall Hunter coming out. It's like a extraction... it's like an extraction game too, but think of like Arc Raiders, but Souls-like with more like dark fantasy, like swordsmen and stuff. Alright, keep on the deeps. Now, there is going to be a phase, I remember, when a bunch of spiders pop up. And that is actually pretty sketch. Jonathan says, what a great game. Thank you for making it, Berkey. Great work. Hell yeah, absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Alright, on the spider. Okay, want to get them down before? Looks like Off-Tank's picking them up, which is good. We've got a bunch of mini spiders here. Okay. Oop. Falconia, stay up, stay up, stay up. Okay, Zara's down. We did lose one. We do got a battle res though, so we will battle res him. As you kill, like, trash mobs, you gain experience, and when you fill up the bar, you get a battle res. You can kind of see it up here in the left-hand corner. You probably can't see it on the vertical stream. This is the spider phase. We just got through that, which is great. Okay, Ronin's down. We lost the Deeps. We'll get him battle resed up. Okay, Spider Phase is down. Now I think we got a Corruptor here coming up. Got another ad here. Okay, looks like my Off-Tank's picking him up. Good. Alright, we got the Corruptors in. Corruptor's gonna spawn those orbs every 25%. I have not killed this boss before either, so we're kind of just going to rock this. Alright, we'll get on the Growing Void. The Corruptor spawns these orbs that we got to kill ASAP before they blow up. Hey, what's up, Dendale? Okay, back on the Corruptor. It's probably going to spawn another orb here. Let's get everybody on the orb. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now we are in the wolf phase. Say on the Corruptor here. Looks like everybody's sustained. Alconius is getting chunked a little bit. Alconius is down. Let's battle res him. Okay, I think I need to fix my healers. I'll show you guys how to do that after. I just don't have any more battle reses to burn. Yep, soul's down. It's a wipe! Hey, thanks, Leo. Yeah. Necrotic. It's, yeah, Erenshor. Excuse me. Alright. Let's get back in. Okay, so every time you gotta learn. Yeah, I just googled Mistfall 100. Can't believe it flew under my radar. That's my kind of game. Yeah, I think Oxygen Thief is gonna grab it too, and Nagani. I think we might be jamming that, so maybe we can group up too, Alex. Okay, I true noobed it, and I did not bind by the boss mob, so we gotta make the run of shame back. It's funny, like hitting numlock and being like, "Yes, auto run, thank you." Just me and my clique. Alright, so while we're running, let's go ahead and set this up to where we say member roles. You likely won't be able to see this on the vertical stream, but right now what I'm able to do is I'm able to designate for my healers, and I'm able to say, hey, when this party member gets to this health, this is when you start healing. So right now you can see that Alconius was set to 50% health. He's my off tank. So that means every time he got to 50% health, that's when my healers would start healing him. So we're going to kind of bump this up to about like 90. Because during those phases, he pulls a lot of aggro from the ads. We'll then kind of swap these guys down to like 50 for all the other like non-necessary members. We'll keep Zara at 83. Dornick. We'll keep Soul at 83. Okay. There we go. So you just want to be, you know, checking all the knobs and dials. This is a simulated MMO, Daniel. So you basically, you can control them in the sense that you can kind of set their targets and they all engage, but they are really autonomous. So when you're in a group, they all kind of have their roles. The tank will tank. You can set them up to pull. You know, the healers, they'll heal automatically. They basically act like real players. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and kind of use this box of portals to port back to home real quick. This way, we're not going to say when we wipe again. We're going to say if we wipe again. We'll be able to port back quickly. Okay. So let's just make sure that Gani, our other healer, is set up to heal correctly. So we're saying Soul, we'll say Alconia, start heals at 90%. Okay. And this should help out. So a lot of this too is just kind of diagnosing like, okay, what's going on here? I might not have something toggled on correctly. So like this, for example, Sindara, who's a healer, has this is all fucked up. We'll say 50 across the board here. Ronin. Yeah, so this is actually, this may be even easier of an encounter now that I have this set up better. Okay. Alright, so that's good for the heals. And our pallies can actually heal as well too, so let's make sure that their heals are set up. Heals are for Alconia's Soul, that's good. Okay. It's really nice, they can kind of offset and kind of patch heal throughout. What's up, Bo Jiden? Awesome seeing someone else playing Erenshor. I need to hop back on with the new updates. Hell yeah, you do, brother. This updates are solid. I just started playing maybe 2 months ago or so. I had to kind of rush for the planes to come out, but I'm like a long time EverQuest or another MMO player, and this is definitely scratching that itch. I just had a kid 4 months ago or 5 months ago, so it's like not able to kind of jam those 3 a.m. raids like I used to, staying up competing against other guilds. All right, so heals. We'll go ahead and set Soul up to heal. Start her heals at 90%. All right, here we go. Assign target, get ads, get ads. Okay. And we're in. So you can see here, I have it set so that group 2, which is the group with my off tank, now automatically jumps onto ads when they spawn. So you can kind of see, and then after this ad spawn, group 2 is also now going to go back on the boss. Planar says, what's your stats on Dornick? I'll show you in a sec. Is he kind of pulling in some shitty deeps right now? Just kind of trucking a little bit. I've actually swapped more to physical damage and not arcane, just for more consistent deeps on the Stormcallers. You haven't tried the raids now? It looks pretty solid. Yeah, so this is definitely the end bosses. Hey, what's up, Lau? Yeah, definitely an interesting game. It'll be, it would be kind of crazy in the future if, like, there was some sort of like AI audio, like AI voices for these guys too, so like they actually are like chatting with you. Because they already chat in guild chat, but Tundra asks, is this game free? It's not free. I think it's like maybe $20 or so, but I maybe got like 200 hours into this and there's still more to come. And I kind of did rush it a little bit and not take my time, so you could definitely, you know, have your ults as well too. But there is a demo that you can check out on Steam that'll give you about 7 or 8 hours of playtime in the starting zone, so you can kind of take a look at it. Fresh, this is called Erenshor. All right, we got the deadly spiders up. Let's take the spiders down quickly. All right, so now that we've... Remember how we set up our heals better now? So it looks like we're just telling the guys to burn down these ads. This is the spider phase of this boss. Having kids change with gaming, I enjoy farming in games way more now. Yeah, I don't know if they could like patch in some, maybe like in the future have like some AI voices to these guys too. That'd be kind of wild. Fresh, it's kind of like an MMO. It's like a single-player MMO. So everybody you see here is simulated. My entire guild of 15, there's about 257 simulated players on this server. There's other guilds that form and compete against you. They trade, they group up, they kind of do their own little thing. Says, S says, if you open this up to make it a real MMO, it looks like really fun to play. It looks like really fun to play. Okay, hold on. We gotta get on this corruptor real quick. There is a mod that you can download that does turn this into a co-op game. I haven't tried it myself. Gotta get in this growing void though real quick. Hey, thanks for the follow, Ramon. Okay, now let's swap back to the corruptor. So this is kind of everybody who's spawning. I'm using this tool here to kind of distinguish who's attacking what. Looks like everyone's kind of sustained. Okay, gotta kill this void before it starts blowing up on us. Okay, back on the corruptor. Okay, we are in the wolf stage now. I need to meta myself. Alright. Let's get in the void, take that down. Looks like everybody's staying up real nice. Heals are good. Mana sustained, very nice. Alright, jumping back on the Chosen Fallen. Fun. Now we'll get on the Pack Mother. Okay, we did lose some deeps there. We're gonna get oxygen back up. Thalia, oof. Okay, so they're doing some pretty nasty AoEs here. My deeps is kind of split between the two. We're gonna try to just fix that. It's actually all burn. So the issue is I just lost about 3 of my deeps, which is not good. I think what I may need to do there is swap out their gloves. No, they got the anti-aggro gloves. I'm at a battle resist too, which is kind of fucked. It's gonna be a slow burn. Cool. Alright, back up for Nala. Now the issue is, I do believe... Oh, you know what happens? So it says the pack mother has become more comfortable in battle. Melee proficiency increases. So if I don't take her out in time, if I don't take those wolves out in time, they actually get stronger and stronger than stronger. So we can see our DPS is really slowing down here too. It's kind of going to a crawl, which is not good because these chosen fawns are just going to keep spawning. The good news is that with them spawning, I'll get some more battle reses. I need to med up so that I can start getting my guys back in the fight. I'm just going to keep attacking for Nala, though. Just try to at least get some DPS on her. %. Okay, we're actually going to stick on these fawns. Oh, shit. The Corruptor, not good. It's actually not good at all. Okay. Alright, we gotta get on the Void. So now that we lost some of our DPS, it's gonna be a lot harder to get these voids down before they start blowing up on us. Yep, so this is not looking good. This is not looking good. Let's see. I think the writing's on the wall for this one. We're just gonna go port away and come back. Let's just save some time here. Okay. Back to it. Hey, the spider, thanks for the follow. This is a big day for me. First time I'm streaming on both platforms. Okay. Hiya. Alright. So, let's make sure that everybody's got their aggro reduction gloves on. They do. I think what we need to do is we need to set this guy up to heal. And we need to say, heal the deeps. Looks like the heals on the tanks were good. We'll kind of set him up to where he'll be kind of focused a little bit more on healing the DPS just to keep them up. He'll kind of be our dedicated deeps healer. I remember in EverQuest, you know, we have like a healer always designated to just like heal the rogue group. Hey, what's up, Austin? No, these are all simulated players. So this whole MMO, or this whole single-player MMO game is just all simulated players. So there's about 257 sims. This is my guild. They all kind of do their own thing. And yeah, it's kind of neat. There's different classes. Let's go to attack. And right now we are raiding the plains right now. So these are like the final boss mobs of the game. So did you play PvP in EverQuest? Yeah, Raz, that's the only thing I did in EverQuest. I played on Ralosek, and then I played on Sullenzek, and then I played P99, so I played Red 99. And then I played a bunch of like other emulated PvP servers for EverQuest as well too, up into my like early 30s. But yeah, those EverQuest PvP, man, pretty toxic. Corpse camping, killing dragons on spawn. Hell yeah, Val and Zek here, and then Zek when it merged. I've done the MUs also, probably fought. What guilds were I in P99? Oh geez, I played so many emulated servers. What the hell was my guilds in P99? Oh, I was in like Empire for a bit. I was in the Good Guys. But yeah, I played. Man, I'm like Bats from the past. Yeah, Colgate. Yeah, Ivan. Yeah. I was with like Sharknado, Vaporize, Toon. Yeah, but I remember some of those battles we had where it's like, you know, TOV, and it's just like, okay, Alconi says down, let's get him battle resed. I'm like reminiscing too much, I'm getting wiped in game. Yeah, see, it's pretty fun playing this game. You know, like I said, I just had a kid 5 months ago, so I can't really be like dedicated to like an MMO or feel like, you know, part of it as well is I just found it really tough for like not only FOMO of getting out leveled or out geared by my friends, but not really being able to kind of like provide as a guild member to where like, hey man, we need all hands on deck here to take down this mob or to defend against this PvP encounter. It's just like, bro, I can't, like I can't be there for it. Alright, got a Corruptor in. Swap to the Corruptor here. So why we wiped last time, this Corruptor's gonna spawn these voids, we'll take these out, is that we left those wolves up for too long. And if you leave the wolves up for too long, they actually get stronger over time. And so that's what ended up wiping me. Not being able to backbone is the most FOMO thing. Yeah. Just saw your name, definitely remember it on R99. Were you Ixar SK? Yeah, I was Ixar Necromancer. Val Urpel. That's funny. Okay, so we will take out the Corruptor, we'll swap to the Void, and then we gotta start taking out these... Okay, we did lose one Deeps, but we will get some battle res going on here in a sec. I need to meta up. Alright. We gotta get this growing Void down though. It's gonna start blowing up on us. We're losing some Deeps right now though. Shit! Ripper. Hey Leo, thanks for the follow. Damn. Let me see here. Let me see. I'm trying to like recalibrate. You were in the Power Ranger and the Pokemon Guild on the last couple? That's fun. I think I remember those Power Rangers. I played like Dark Singer's MU, I think. That was like, what's it called? Jeez, man. I played a bunch of like Skeeters. Skeeter servers too, like Rise of Zek. Okay. Back in it. Bro, I think I remember. But I definitely... Man, I put those EverQuest days at the back of my mind, but you're making me recall all of them now. Okay. So the reason I wiped is I didn't use my food and drink. Clearly. Okay, so let's see. We're losing a lot of DPS. So let's go to Gani as our heal. We'll kind of set up her member roles a little bit better. We'll say you focus on keeping the deeps up as well too. Now this means that, so what I'm doing is I'm toggling the threshold of when she starts healing these guys. So you can say, right now they're at 50 for a couple of them. We're going to say we're just going to bump it up to 75%. Now the issue is that if she's healing somebody else, she can't really heal the tank, right? So we just kind of have to find the right balance of how we're designating her heals. All right, let's get it. We're going to lock in for this one. Hey, Raz, thanks for the follow, bro. Yeah, BB. Pretty solid game. Definitely kind of an interesting take in, like, the AI SimPlayers. I was kind of skeptical when I first started playing it, but I've been, like, super impressed with just how well they all work together and how they're all programmed, and even how alive they feel. They'll, like, bullshit in chat. They'll talk shit to each other. They'll beg for gear, you know? It's pretty cool. There is a demo of this game as well, too, called Erenshor on Steam, if you're interested in checking it out. Give you about, like, 7 or 8 hours of, kind of just sets you up with the tutorial island experience, which kind of get a good feel for the game if it's for you. Yeah, they all act like real people. Right now, they're kind of, you know, following some of the commands I do, but all their skills and stuff, like, they're doing it. They'll have their own little gear, I'll show you real quick. Their own little, like, spells, and there's AA points as well, too. Okay. 75% on the boss, this is good. We do have 1 battle res in our pocket as well, too. Okay, Fawn is down. Alright, we are out of mana. Oh shit, spider phase? Fuck this! Hold up. I'll burn. We need to take these things out ASAP. This is like plane of growth, basically, so... okay. Oh, whoa. Okay, everybody stays up. Almost lost some DPS on that one, that's good. So I'm using this little window here as kind of my target window. This is how you distinguish who your groups are attacking and if they're all burning down the same target. So you can see group 1, group 2, to group 3. So the cool part about this game as well is, you know, you can have the best gear, but if you don't have the right comp setup, if you're not clicking the right buttons in the right order. Yeah, Caleb, so all these bosses have different mechanics, so this one just changed from different phases to like a spider form. It's going to have a bear form as well. Spawns these ads, and then there's also these corruptors that spawn. Hey, FFFF, thanks for the follow. What's up, Roscovian? Alright, so we got the corruptor up. Yeah, I'm playing a kind of like a wizard enchanter mix right now. So we'll get on the Growing Void. These corruptors spawn these orbs that blow up after a bit, so we got to get on these ASAP. It's funny, the solo developer of this game played a lot of EverQuest, so you'll see a lot of like little nods to EverQuest, like there's Ice Meteor, not Ice Comet. There's Funky Tunics. Okay, get on the orb. From the Void. I think I got on that void a little bit too late. Just gonna maybe hurt a little bit. This orb's gonna start blowing up on me. Woo. Burn it! Alright. Corruptor's down. Okay, let's reset. Okay, everyone's still up. This is going decent. Boss is at 50. Alright, so now we need to get on these pack mothers, because these wolves now get stronger over time if I don't take them out. So we're going to go ahead and keep burning them. Amount of mana, I got a kind of med break, so we got this meditative trance going. Okay, one's down. Let's get on the other pack mother here. Okay, we did lose some deeps on that. We do have 2 battle reses, so let's go ahead and get them up. So as you kill some of the ads and such, you do get little battle reses. Kind of fill up a little experience bar. All right, let's get this last pack mother down. All right, back on spawn ad. Now let's get on the wolf. Okay, we did lose another wizard, which is fine. Pulling too much aggro. Okay, everyone's kind of doing good. Maybe even get a sip of coffee in. Alright, boss is at 39. So you can set up your groups to do different things. So I got my group 2 set up as an off tank. So every time something spawns, you'll see that it kind of jumps on and picks that up. So just want to keep... This is fine, because as we're killing these ads that are popping, we're getting that raid experience. That's going to allow us to get some battle reses going, so I really don't mind all these mobs spawning. We're pretty sustained, too, with our healing. Hey, boss is at 30. It's cool to be playing like a simulated MMO where this is still giving me like the feels of like a super prolonged fight. Different phases. You know, I think I've been fighting this thing for about like the last 10 minutes right now. Okay, everybody on the Corruptor here. Corruptor's gonna spawn these orbs every 25%. So, you know, you don't want to be burning these Corruptors real fast. I'm out of mana. Okay, let's get this Void down. Okay, back on the Corruptor. Okay, on the Void. Okay. Okay, let's melt the Corruptor down. We got a battle res now. Let's go ahead and get up Ronin, a wizard. We are a wizard. Alright, here we go. Back at it. Fernala. Oh shit, we got a Void I didn't see? Yikes! Uh-oh. Fuck, we're doing really good here too. Yeah, see this voice right now is just explode now. Damn it! Yo, Wine Wizard, what's up, man? Long time no see. You just downloaded this? Hell yeah, brother. Hey, I hope everything's good with you, man. I hope everything's good with you, man. Wine Wizard was a guilty in Dune Awakening. Good peeps, man. This guy was always on farming sand for us, dude. We wouldn't have thrived as much if we hadn't had Wine Wizard here. It was like, he's like the guy on Survivor, you know, where like he's always gathering the coconuts and shit. What's up, Joe? This is like EverQuest. It's definitely very inspired by it in old school MMOs. Damn, that was actually a really solid run. But this is called Erenshor. It's a simulated MMO. So everybody you see here is a fake person. But see, they're buffing up. They got their own gear, their own spells, their own skills. And yeah, they do work. Hey, what's up, Gohan? I have this game. How's the updates been? I haven't played in a minute. Oh man, you gotta check this out. the raids are just such a solid endgame experience. There's a bunch of different, there's 4 raid zones. Each of those raid zones have different parts of them you unlock, and you can only unlock them through progressing through the raid zone and defeating some of the mini bosses. The way that the developer set this up too is where, you kill trash, you get your upgrades for your class specifics, and it just does a really good job of like, you got to gear up your guys first through killing the trash and mini bosses, farm them for a bit, get everybody the gear, and then that kind of allows you to like actually fight against and survive against some of the next tier of bosses. So it's a really nice pacing for the raids. So yeah, I would definitely say check it out, Gohan. Little Bijin, what's the population for this game? Active players? So this is a simulated MMO. So there is 257 simulated players. So they're always online. Whenever you log off, there's about 6 hours of simulated play that they'll go ahead and do their own little things. So they'll go join other groups, they'll sell, they'll go put stuff on the auction house. But yeah, this is simulated, so there's not real players. There's about 257 AI controlled players. And you. Alright, Wine. Thanks for stopping in, man. Really good to hear from you. Alright, so that, Little says, that's sick. I'm looking into this game. Thanks for showing. Yep, there's a demo you can try as well on Steam. We'll give you probably about 7 hours of playtime. Kind of gives you the hang of it. This is definitely the end game here, where you have about 15 of your AI buddies that you've gear out and raid with and control. But in the beginning, you kind of have that like MMO experience where there's groups. And everybody starts off as a true noob. It's awesome. Hey, Muffin, thanks for sharing the live. It's one of my first times streaming on TikTok, so appreciate y'all coming in here and checking it out. Alright, this is going good. I have not yet defeated this god. This may be the one. Okay, spider phase. Let's get on these spideys real quick like. I'd say the spider phase is probably the toughest part of this. Oh shit, our tank's down. Oh shit. Recover. Okay, we were able to battle as our tank, but I really didn't want to have to burn that right now. Okay, back on him. Zara is down. Alright, get on the Corruptor here. Swap to the Void. This Corruptor is going to spawn these orbs that you got to kill ASAP. Okay, back on Corruptor. Okay, swap to Void. Back on Corruptor. Okay, we'll just melt him down. Swap to the Void here. Alright, back on the boss. What do we got? 53%? This is good. We're kind of hanging in the pocket here. Okay, got our pack mothers up. Definitely want to burn these things down ASAP. Okay. Swapping. Okay, we got a battle res. We're gonna get Zara back up now. Good, good. Okay. Boss is 33. I always do that in MMOs, though, whenever we're taking out bosses. You know, if it's at like 54%, I'm like, health is 50%, we're doing it. You know, I'll always round down to the lowest. Okay, we got a Corruptor spawn. Okay, Void spawn. Let's take that out. Okay, get on the other Void here. Okay, everybody back on the Corruptor. The Void here. We're getting quite a few ads coming up. We gotta start taking those out. Once these Voids are down, we should be okay to kill these things. Yeah. Let's just kind of clean up real quick before we get overwhelmed. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna go straight for Nala now. Full burn, full burn. 24%. %. Bear form. $17. Oh, fucking spiders, dude. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Tanks down. Tanks back up. Battle rest. Oh, this is where it decides. This decides it. Zara's down. Okay, everybody back on Fernala now. Keep soul up. 10%. Oh shit. Oh, fucking wolves, dude. We're just gonna stick on her. Everybody burn. 8. 7. Full burn, full burn, full burn. 5, 4. Let's go. 2. Fuck. Oh. Oh, take her out. Fuck. What are we at? What are we at? Oh. What was that? 2%. IGD. You keep making mistakes as you're looking at chat. Yeah, guys. Way to be wiping me. Damn. 1%. It can be done. It can be done. That was a really smooth one, though. Yeah, that was close. That spider phase at the end, I was like, I had like eyes on the prize. It wouldn't be an, you know, a simulated MMO if you didn't wipe at 1%. Come on. Okay. We got a couple more attempts in us before we gotta start the work day. Okay. So good to know that that kind of repeats. I don't know if it's on a timer for those phases or if it's at a percentage of health, but that was a really good. Okay. Let's get it. Now, what would have happened, I don't know if after you kill Fernala, if the ads depop. Because if they don't, I would have just killed her, and then I would have wiped, and then I wouldn't have been able to get the loot anyway. Alright, we're going to sit up for this one. When you sit up, you know you're taking it serious. Oh, Berkey, I got a question for you. If I was to start an alt, could I start it on a fresh server without fucking up my save and wiping this server progress? Or, because I feel like if I start an alt on this server, everybody's already like high level. Can I like start an alt on another box? Dum, 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 dum. Here for boss kills and coffee, and I'm all out of coffee. Your alt would exist on this server, but there should be a ton of SimPlayers still low level for you. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, spiders. Spiders. Oof. Zara, stay up. Zara. Okay, Dancer's down. We'll get Dancer back in. Gotta lock in, Alex. Alright, chat. I'm not reading chat right now. What's up, Jimmy V? Except for Jimmy V. Yeah, Erenshor is a solid game. Big fan. Yeah, that's with me too. I wouldn't be streaming it if I wasn't enjoying it, you know? Okay. Very good. Okay, probably gonna get a Corruptor. Yep, here we go. Corruptor's in. On the Corruptor. Okay, swap to the Void. Back to Corruptor. I'm figuring your mechanics out, brah. Swap to void. Corruptor. Okay, void. Oh! Fuck, dude, I can't even res myself right now. Alright, we're just gonna play it from a... we're just gonna play coach then. Until I can get a battle res on. It's okay, they don't need me anyway. Alright, you're doing good, guys. Keep up the good work. We're just gonna backseat drive this raid, you know? Alright, pack mothers. Hey, what's up? Relifex started playing this game today. Insert Ratatouille meme. Feels like the good old days. Hell yeah, man. I had the same feeling when I loaded it up. Even from just like hailing the NPCs and stuff like that. It's awesome. Hey, what's up, the Pooch-chan? How long are raid boss fights and how gear distributed is your party? So, fights I'd probably say for some of these. Okay, I can get myself up now. Fights are like probably 10 minutes or so. And there's a loot window that you can kind of distribute gear to your guys with. Now we did lose, we lost some pretty significant deeps there too, so that's not good. There's a loot window that will show you what their current gear is for all your AI guys, and then you can kind of swap it out from there. Now they ask, are healers in this game viable? Yeah, definitely. The druid class is pretty rad. That's kind of the healers in the game. But they can also do damage over time. I'm playing kind of like a wizard / enchanter. But the druid definitely seems like a good time. And healing is just super fun. You about lost it seeing someone streaming Erenshor? I love this game. Hell yeah, Dr. Professor. I'm here for it, brah. I'm here for it. Yeah, let's take the burn off. Oh, here. Okay. Okay, I need to med up. Yeah, it's been great streaming this and introducing this game to more people. Thanks, Alex. Alright, we got a Corruptor in. All on the Corruptor here. Oh, shit, sweet. Okay, swap to the Void. This is probably going to be a ripper already, though. Okay, back on Corruptor. Okay, swap to Void. Ooh. Healers are holding it down, though. Okay, back to Corruptor. Swap to Void. Lot of mobs right now. Okay, finish on the Corruptor here, take him out. Okay, I feel like what we need to do is focus on some of these ads real quick. We're losing a lot of DPS though. And the ads just keep coming. We're getting some experience, though, for these, so the experience fills up, and then it opens up some battle rests for us. Hey, thanks, Doctor. Have a good day at work, my friend. Yeah, I think this is just gonna be, let's see, I mean, we can get myself up just cause, so I feel good about it, but it's just gonna be a slow burn here until we get more of our DPS up. May even consider just kind of doing one more fresh start, honestly. Fawns down. And I don't know if it's going to be a timing thing where she swaps her forms. Let's see. How much? I mean, it's some decent raid experience when we kill these ads, so just kind of keep waiting for these guys to... Every time we kill these guys, we get a little bit of experience that fills up a bar that allows us to battle res, and right now we lost a couple DPS, so I almost just want to slow burn the boss, give us time to kill some of these ads that pop. Probably need to kill about 2, maybe like 3 more ads, and then we'll be able to res up DPS. Then that'll just compound on itself because it'll be faster to kill. I mean, like, this is sustainable, right? There's not really any rush right now. Okay. And now we can get a deeps in, I believe, with this kill. Alright, let's get Xander up. Shit. %. Tank's sustaining. We definitely need to met up a little bit though. Yeah, we have a lot of resist right now too, which is good. Oh, fucking spiderlings! This is probably gonna wreck me. Survive. Soul's down. Tank's down. Ripper. All right, this next time, this is the one. Here we go. Watch this. Bam. Okay. Let's see. I feel like maybe we go Sindara. Let's get her heals. We can throw... Yeah, we can just kind of pop this up a little bit more. I feel like the tanks were kind of holding it down anyway. Okay, that should be good. Alright, let's get it. 1% wipe, though. That's crazy. Here we go. Maybe worth beating on some trash to farm 3 battle reses before hitting her 2. Oh yeah, CXP pots. Good looking. Yeah, definitely smart. I'll probably do that if I wipe this time. Pocket those battle reses. It's funny though, like my you know, my background in EverQuest is like just spending hours on end wiping and corpse recovering and looting and waiting for res effects to fade and rebuffing the entire raid, and it's just like I don't have to do that in this game, so it's not nearly as rough when I wipe. Yeah, good call on getting the XP pots and battle res is rocking. Bum, 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 bum. Just such a change in deets when these guys are up, though. Damn. Okay, met up. Keep it going, keep it going. Alright, spider phase. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get Theo up. Alright, back at it. Alright, so that was relatively painless-ish. Yeah, I got this on Steam, mister. There's a demo you can try out as well, too. It's gonna give you, like, the first, like, 7 hours of, kind of the tutorial zone. That is a really good, like, onboarding onto the game as well, too. Kind of gives you a good feel for it. This is definitely the end game, though, where, you know, these are, like, the actual gods of the world. That we're trying to kill right now, but the experience just leveling up from level 1 is really fun. Like some of these sims in my guild are the ones I've been leveling up with since, you know, day 1. We've come so far. We all grown up. You used to play EQ, that brought me here, I guess. Hell yeah. No, I played EverQuest since 2000 when I was like 6 or like, I don't know, probably like 9 or something like that. But I fucked this up. But I was even playing like emulated EverQuest well into my 30s. So yeah, definitely. Oh shit, it's weak. Definitely has that feel. The solo developer on this game played a lot of EverQuest as well too, so you'll see a lot of like throwbacks to that game. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and kill some trash to pocket some raid experience. It's gonna give us our 3 battle reses. So why I wiped there is I was too busy reading chat, and but keep it coming. I'm here for it. I'd rather, you know, answer questions about the game than defeat these bosses that'll always be here, you know. So what we'll do, what happened was there's a corruptor that spawned, and he pops a orb that explodes every like 15% or so, and so I burned the corruptor down too quick instead of swapping off of him. And so he spawned like 4 orbs at a time. And that's what killed me. Alright, so we'll wipe here. We'll go back and kill some trash real quick. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Yeah, absolutely, Anthony. You're totally right. You missed it, Anthony. I got Fernalia to 1%. And yep, all these other players here are AI-based. They're all like SimPlayers. They got their own gear. They got their own spells. Their alternate advancement. they kind of control themselves based upon what their classes are. You know, there's your, like, kind of your melee deeps, there's your range deeps, like a archer, caster. Druid counts as your healer, so that's going to kind of be like your cleric and your healer. There's like a Shadow Knight, Void Knight, there's a Pally, like tank, and then there's kind of like a Arcanist, who it's kind of like an enchanter and wizard. But yeah, they kind of do their own little thing. You can't really probably see this in the vertical stream, but there's a chat box here where they all chat. They remember what you've done with them. If you've played with them in certain dungeons, they'll send you tells like, man, remember when we took on that one boss? That was an amazing time. So it's kind of neat how they're all programmed. They're bots with feelings. All right, we're going to try to kill some of these guards real quick. And then we'll probably do one more college try. And then probably have to call it after that. Probably gonna try to wake up and do like I know, Anthony, say it isn't so. You stick around though, we're about to do it for real this time. We'll probably be trying to get up every morning here at 7 my time and at least playing for about 2 hours before I gotta start my day job. Let's keep it going. But yeah, there's about 257 simulated players on this server. But this is kind of the end game where we got 15 of them in my guild and we're taking down the gods. We were able to kill a god today, which is awesome. That was the first time, so we got some guild progression going on. Luckily. That's good because now with that gear that we got from that boss, this will help us take out the other ones. I did die, so we're going to pop an experience pot. Pick out some of these minnows. Alright. So what we're doing right now is we are clearing the trash. This is going to give us what's called raid experience. When you fill up the raid experience bar 3 times, you get a battle res per time. So we're going to go try to pocket. That's cool. These Minotaur bracers. Pretty strong. I got a bunch of those already, though. We're going to go ahead and pocket the 3 battle reses that we have for when we jam. Melee class that uses spaghetti noodles. I think they've been kind of retuned. Ooh, nice, Alex. Day off. Hell yeah, bro. Enjoy. Thanks for stopping in, man. Let me know if you end up picking up that Mistfall Hunter game. I do really like the artwork on these guys. You're dope. Thanks, man. Have a great run. I'll probably get it Friday, especially if it's a cheaper game, which it is. Yes, sir. Sick, man. All right, bro. Go enjoy your day off, brother. Just a couple more of these kills. And then we'll get to getting those little mushroom guys down there are actually a little bit tough. So we'll just kind of keep killing these guards, and then there's some little fairies over here we can smoke too. So, you know, it is killing trash, but not the most exciting stuff, but we gotta just do this so that we got some battle reses in our pocket. Because it would suck to wipe at 1% again. But that was a good fucking time, dude. Alright. We'll cook some of these fairies here. Yeah, this kill will give us our second battle res. Now we just need to get one more, and then we will do the last attempt. Okay. It's our second battle res. Good, good. Knock this down real quick. Okay. Keep it going. Down, 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 down. Okay, just a couple more. Dang, man, guild raids in the morning before work. Whew. Gets me all fired up. I think Zara also does some debuffs, or kind of our Shadow Knight does some debuffs on the mob, so I probably want to still keep her in the mix. Alright, so we got this one here. I'm just gonna go probably slay this one, and that'll be good. Yep. Alright, one more Trash Fairy. And then it's boss mob time. And then we're taking her on. Okay. Alright, we got a 3 battle reses. And a mission. Here we go. Celestine portal used to decorate a building. That's cool. Mirage says, hey, you should come to Silken Grass if you want to grind a bit. I'm good on that. I'm currently raiding right now. Sorry, Mirage. Got these SimPlayers sending me tell asking me if I want to group. Okay. Here we go. All right, this is it. This is the one. This is the engage that we do this. This is where she dies. Okay, let's get our food and drink rocking. Get our little summon going. Little magma fiend. All right. And here we go. All right. And we're in. Nice. $90. I'm gonna go back here with the archers, man. I don't have enough range, of course. Yeah, they were gonna get a corruptor here soon, and then we will do the spiders. $73. Get a med up. Woo! Alright, Alkanice is down. We'll battle res him. Fuck! Oof. We are... Yeah, we're just gonna... Here we go. Okay. Gonna throw everything we got at it. That's why we got the 3 battle reses. Alright, so we should be... okay, so let's see here. Gonna have to play this without me in the back now. Coaching. DPS is good, though. Okay, we will get on the Corruptor. Gonna avoid. Back on Corruptor. Switch to Void. Void is down, back to Corruptor. Swap to Void. Gotta kill these Void things ASAP. Okay, Void is down. We'll actually try to get these Chosen Fawns down real quick just to kind of be able to res me. Okay, one more Chosen Fawn down, and then I'll get resed up. And res myself. And we'll pop an experience pot, too. Alright, I am up. You need to kill these wolves ASAP. Okay. Okay, we did lose a wizard, but that's alright. Alright, 50%. 48. Keep it going. You'll probably get another corruptor here in a little bit. You just want to beat the spider phase right now. Okay. Hey, what's up, Schlep? This is called Erenshor. This is like a simulated MMO. So everybody you see here in my guild is a AI, kind of a sim player. They get their own gear, their own skills. This is kind of the end game of this game. There's about 257 simulated players on this server. We're like max level here, and we're taking out the gods of the actual game. So this is kind of like the end raid zone. Alright, we got a corruptor in. Swap into the void. Okay, void is down. Swapping back to corruptor now. Swap back to void. All back to corruptor. Okay, yep, this is fine. We need to kind of burn down some of these ads right now. We got a void here I did not see. Quick like. This void's gonna start blowing up on us. Here it goes. Oh! Oof. Fuck, that last void that I always miss. Alright, let's see. We can res up. We lost a lot of DPS there, though, unfortunately. Then we're going to get some spider phase probably spawning here, too. That's probably going to wipe me. We lost quite a lot of our DPS right there. The void was buried within the little targeting options here. What time is it? Okay, maybe we just focus on getting these guys dead then, I guess. Hey, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Okay, I think what we'll do is we will just kind of slow roll this. I mean, we're pretty much sustained. We just need to... We'll just keep killing these fawns for experience right now. Get this EXP pot's going. It's XP pot. I just really don't want another phase to pop off here. Probably gonna jam maybe spider. Probably need about 2 more kills before we can get a battle res. Yep, 1 more kill here. 25%. Alright, we are out of mana. We'll move it up a little bit. Alright, we got a battle res. Let's go and get Thalia. You're in. Back on the fawn. And I don't mind slow rolling this right now. I just gotta be patient here. More deeps we can get in, the better. And we can actually turn down our deeps a little bit, I think, what we'll do. Turn it back up. Some more of these ads we kill. It's gonna allow us to res up more of our guys. We need to get Doric and Dancer and Ronin in. I don't really want to get to like the last percent until we have to. Okay, bear form. I think we just rushed this, honestly. Let's go. We're going for it. Going for it. We got all our melee deeps in. We'll burn 15%. Oh, fucking spiders. Ooh, kill them dead. Okay, okay. Oh. Yikes, souls down. Alright. What's up, Frank? I finished Erenshor December, had a blast. Also, the dev is awesome. Strongly recommend this game. Hell yeah, Frank. Bergie, Brian kind of jumps in chat a bunch of times too and kind of hangs out. If you haven't tried the raids yet, though, highly suggest coming back to the game and checking those out. Damn. Alright, we got time for 1 more. Got time for 1 more. And then we got to go. Okay. This is the one. This is the one. Alright, here we go. I feel like if I didn't have to wait for... I feel like it just spawns the spiders at the very end, too. There seems to be Johnny on the spot. Okay. Void Bear. Alright, Spider Face is next. Okay. 1 and 2, huh? Assist group 2. Let's try this out. There we go. Alright, I think I just... so now my group 1 with my deeps is assisting group 2. So instead of jumping on their own ads, they're going to basically wait until... Yep, spiders drop. Okay, this is big here. No, 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 no. Okay, spiders are dropping. Good, 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 good. Bunch of little mini spiders that are spawning, fucking me up. Okay, okay, back in it. That was a good, nobody died. Raja. Let's not jinx it, though. Lock it in. Alright, spider phase is down. Boss is at 56. Okay, we got a Corruptor. Corruptor's gonna spawn some Void Orbs that we need to melt ASAP. Going Void. Okay, Void is down. Back on Corruptor. Good, good. Back on Void. Okay, Void is down. Back on Corruptor here. Theo's down. We'll get Theo battle resed up. Okay, wrap the Void up here. Alright. Finish the Corruptor. Alright, back to it. Okay, boss is at 50. Okay, we do also have another battle res. Okay, Pack Mothers. We need to get these wolves down ASAP because they just get stronger over time. I feel like this one was almost too free right now. I just took out 2 of my wizards. I think I need to, like, when those pop, I need to put my 2 tanks on it. It's okay, though. It's okay. Okay, finish this Pack Mother here. Okay, back on for Nala. And we should get enough ads coming in here. Okay. Yeah, I think it is going to be... I think the phases are based on percentage health. So we're going to try to just kill some of these. We only got 2 people we need to res up. So we will kind of take our time here. Especially since this is going to be our last attempt. Probably about 3 more kills until we can battle res somebody. So 3 more ads that we have to kill. Okay, once we get everybody up, okay, we got a corruptor here. Corruptor's gonna spawn the orb. Back on Corruptor. Okay, back on the orb. Okay, much better this time, much better. Not out of the woods yet, though. Gonna have one more void pop here. Burn this down real quick, like. Okay, now back at it. Take care of some of these fawns. This is going to be good. This is going to give us some battle reses. Now we can get Theo back up. Just focus on getting these fawns down. Then once everybody's up, we're just going to full send it. Okay, good. Couple more kills here. Okay. Chosen Fawn. Good, good, good. Keep giving us these ads. Alright, this is it. Got bear form now. Honestly, dude? Is that gonna give us a res? Oh, shit. Alright. Okay, I got a shield on me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Full burn, baby. Full burn. Let's go. This is it. Oh boy. 10%. This is the Palmer sweaty face. Okay, we got wolves. You know what? We just stick on her, bro. Fuck it. Full burn. 6. Hold. 3. 2. Let's go. Hope everything despawns. Oh my god, 0%. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. We did. Oh my god. Wow. Woo, the last attempt. Fucking right before we need to end stream 2 and get to work. Let's go. Man, good shit. Brian, you have outdone yourself, my friend, and we are only 2 of the 4 bosses down. So we'll pick this up tomorrow. Same time, same place. Gonna get it rocking. Hey, thanks for sticking around, Kaisa. Yeah, Jimmy. Man, huge, huge, huge. Golly. You know, 10 attempts later, bro. Let's go. I know, now, like, can't wait to just start work. Okay, hail. We have freed you from your corruption. Alright, Fernala, Goddess of Nature says, you've come. I had visions of you. We've battled before, have we not? You helped me put my guilt to rest, and now you've freed me from this terrible curse. Darkness cast upon me by my own mother, or by a hollowed and dark husk of her. She is captive by Anzinthi, just as I was captive to her, and you have reached You have to reach to free her as you did I. Can do. She'll be in her own plane. Ooh. Though I do not know where you will find the portal to reach it, as if he has hidden it somewhere we cannot go. I do have half of the rune to power it, though. The Theo will have the other. Ooh, take it. I know you'll find the way. The Theo. Go to him. I tried to save him from the corruption, but I fear the Sivakaya found another way to reach him, even in death. Thank you for all you have done for me. I will not forget your heroism. Man, I got some chills right there, baby. Okay, so now we got that. Portal, right? Did we just get that thing? Or did we not see the right shit? Hold on. Captive. Theo. For now, where's that rune at? Oh, here it is. Copy that. Okay, got it. All right, cool. Let's. I didn't even see what the loot was, man. Take it easy, Wine. Hey, thanks, Sin. Okay, so what do we got here? Insistence. Ooh, nature's persistence. Attack roll modifier +1. That's a pretty solid ring. Dex, strength, agility. This is gonna be really nice on like probably a Windblade more than a Stormcaller, but let's see here. What would this replace? I do like Gale Force. Gladiator's Blessing. Focus of Pain proc. I mean, 6% chance, but the +1 attack roll modifier is just disgusting. That's also a super dope icon for this spell. Alright, we'll give it to Xander. Then we'll upgrade that. Then we got a Bracer of Seeds. Extinction Bloom. This is going to be heal, looks like. Or if it's a poison. This is a 3% chance on cast. So Dexterity Strength. This is going to be another Deep's Bracer. Deeps with Intelligence here. So this actually might be good on a Stormcaller, because it has that intelligence built in as well, too. Cool. So let's see here. Who would we give this to? So let's see. Oxygen Thief has what? Mana Flood. Yeah, I mean, it's a cast time. This other Bracer, Cleansing Bracer, Brax's Fury, a 15% chance to cast. That's really nice. We're going to go ahead and swap that probably out with his Sky-Seared Brace. Looks like Arcanist can wear this too, though. It's pretty nasty, but the strength and dex is going to be nice with these guys. All right, we'll get the Doxy, slot 1. Okay. All right, y'all. I got to get to work. That will call it. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in on the Red App YT, and everybody for joining on the TikTok. There is a demo for this game if you're interested. Check it out. Buy it if you want, if you liked what you saw. And I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll try to take out the last 2 raid bosses, my friends. Thanks, everybody, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.